Peace, y'all. Good morning. Today's April 3rd, Thursday, April 3rd. I can't believe we already in like this month. I actually, excuse me, I'm just moving my keys. I pre-prayed and shuffled and pulled out my oracle cards. I'm actually using this deck. It's one of my babes, actually. And the cards I got was bless your heart, reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. It's funny because when I got this card, I was it came out with a feel of like some heaviness actually to it. I know we're in April season and we are in a time of a lot of transitions. Also just getting out of Mercury retrograde. So you might actually see things clear now, you know? Whereas Mercury had us in a very nostalgic mode, probably revisiting some things from the past, probably revisiting some behaviors from the past, even if they're with a love interest or something that you had once thought wasn't good for you. You could have revisited that and went back. Something could have culminated over these past weeks. That has a lot of people transitioning and feeling hurt. And it's happening because honestly, this is the ultimate healing of it happening. First of all, recognizing that you need to transition away or into something better, that is healing even to come into that awakening. So I want to remind everyone to be easy with yourself. Pray. Ask God for support. Your angels, your spirit guides, whatever resonates for you. But definitely bless your heart. The next card I got was spiritual religious community. These are the stones, actually. It says join like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. I really feel like in this time, try not to isolate yourself. Make sure you have your community of support. Kyanite, make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. It's essential right now. Make time for self-care. That could be eating well, a new exercise routine. Self-care is also not engaging in toxic thought patterns and behaviors, especially if, I know I have male viewers, but for my females, like, we are very nurturing, we're very maternal and always taking care of someone. And this is the time to really practice your no. I mean, I know if you may have children, yes. We have responsibilities, yes. But please make time for self-care. It's essential. Then I also got the citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Simple as that. And I know that some things aren't, it's not as easy as 1, 2, 3. But it really can be as simple as 3, 2, 1. Like retracing your steps. We have this new moon that's coming up in Aries on the 5th. And work with it. This is your chance to actually be a co-creator and not feel like, oh, I shouldn't have did this, or this person did this to me, or, getting in victim mode, or even replaying it. It's just unnecessary worries. Release your burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Because I feel like also when you actively start not looking at things from a place of like, oh my God, what did I do? I shouldn't have did this, and from a more place of compassion for yourself, You did it because you're healing through things. Sometimes we have soul connections to people that were from lifetimes ago. So yeah, those kind of bonds, even when they're toxic, are really hard to transition through and from. So release that judgment that you can have on yourself about the situation and about yourself because of the situation. Make time for self-care. You know, spiritual religious community. You know, I don't know if that's church. I don't know if that's just the comfort of best friends and girlfriends. But that's important. And don't forget to bless your heart. I pulled tarot cards for this, and these actually came out together. This is Eight of Swords. This is feeling trapped. But also it's one that we may have put ourselves in. You see, she's blindfolded, tied up, but it's like nothing, she's not tied to anything. Nothing is really holding her down. So maybe we covered our eyes to things we needed to see. Maybe we were in a situation that was stagnant, and it felt like, you know, we kept going back or kept being in that energy. But we also have the World card. And these are on the four corners. These are all fixed signs. So, yeah, I understand that, you know, that may have been the cycle before. But the new cycle moving forward is not wrapped around her anymore. She's not in stagnation anymore. You know? This could also be, speaking of, if you decide to not follow the call, you can repeat those same cycles. But why? We have a beautiful new beginning here. The world is opening up to us. As difficult as it might feel, we have new things here. And go with it. Thank you guys. This was a little bit more serious. I'm praying for everybody, especially everybody who's watching my channel. I did some personal readings last night, and it's a lot of moving away, moving up, moving onward kind of energies. And I'm really grateful for this time. But it's hard, and it hurts. It's a lot of realizations that are like, wow. Continue to remember to keep blessing your heart. That's all I got. Love you guys. Peace.